I can't believe it. We just got into our apartment and we're leaving already. I knew that once we got the place and got settled in that we would be off and running, exploring the world, exploring the Philippines. But funny thing is, we're not settled in, not even a little bit. We've still gotta go. We have a new destination to hit.
Down,
No.
down.
Did you forget?
We're headed to Palawan, an island that we've been to before, but not a destination. We're going to Puerto Princesa, and the thing that's really special about that place is it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. It has an underground river. We cannot wait to explore that and check that off our list. We've seen a few other wonders of the world, so we're ticking it off one by one.
Everything that we're doing on this trip is part of the Guide to the Philippines portfolio of services and trips and activities and excursions. We're gonna have information about each individual item in the description for the episode, but you can also just go to followabc.com/GTTP to check out everything for yourself. Still heavy, but it's substantially lighter than on the way here.
I love that we can finally leave stuff behind when we're traveling within the Philippines.
Bit longer than 15 minutes this morning, but really that's to be expected. It's a Monday morning. We got a little bit of rush hour traffic out there. So we just got to find our way to the gate, security, and then see if I can find a Red Bull, which I highly doubt. This airport is kind of unique in how it's laid out with all of the different terminals. They are not within walking distance. There is not a train that goes between every single terminal. So if you go to the wrong one, which we've done before, it can really add about a half an hour to the trip just to get inside, because we ended up having to get a taxi to get us to our flight on time.
But luckily this time they're just redirecting us to the other side of this terminal. And just to add on to what Phil said, when we were at the wrong terminal once, they have a shuttle, but it can take an hour, maybe longer, because that bus has to go to each stop and then it has to sit through all the same traffic you do when you have a taxi. So it's much easier to just grab a cab if you're at the wrong terminal. Guide to the Philippines booked these flights for us. They arranged everything and they have us flying on Philippine Airlines, otherwise known as PAL. Whenever we fly domestic in the Philippines, we are often using Philippine Airlines because they have so many flights and destinations. I feel like you can go pretty much anywhere. I think there was only one destination we went to that they didn't service.
Here's a tidbit that I find very interesting. I recently created a design for hats for our merch that is kind of components from the Philippines flag and the United States flag combined into my own unique design. And some people, when seeing this online, cried foul, said, you're not allowed to use the Philippines flag. In instances like that, you're not allowed to change it. We have very similar laws in the US, but I'm actually in compliance with it because what I've done is taken some elements from the Philippines flag and some elements from the United States flag to make my design. So I'm not actually using either flag, it's just elements of each. And that's the same reason that Philippine Airlines, for example, can get by with using elements from the flag. And as you go around town here, you'll notice that there are a number of other companies, bus lines and trains that also do the same thing. You see all of these little Philippines flags elements and all of these designs for all of these brands, but they're all in compliance.
And we have lounge access. We've never been to the Philippine Airlines lounge before.
Lounge.
We have to have our carry-ons tagged as well.
We're getting a personal escort to the lounge. I don't know if it's because of special service or because she knows we have no idea how to get there. Yes, we do have to go through security still, but we didn't want to film there, so we just made it through.
But that was the easiest, smoothest time that we've gone through security, I think, in our international travels. Like, it's pretty easy and streamlined when we're in Denver because we're so used to that airport, but you know, sometimes it takes time and processing, and there are lines and you don't know which line you should be in, but this was so easy and simple, and there was literally nobody in the security line with us. It's like a speakeasy, secret back door, secret elevator. And we just did a speakeasy tour, so you should check out that episode.
First elevator ride. One time, one vote.
Yes, Wi-Fi, show daddy. We get Wi-Fi.
We haven't gotten internet in our condo yet, so we've been without Wi-Fi for like going on 3 days now. It's a real pain. This is quite a treat for the whole family to finally be able to connect again.
And that's also why we haven't posted a vlog in a little bit. So we're working on it and we need the Wi-Fi.
All right.
Good to go. And we get food. I haven't even eaten yet. I know Phil hasn't eaten yet, and the kids had very little at the apartment. So this was unexpected. I didn't know we'd have lounge access, and now we have breakfast. This is awesome. It's a veggie wrap, but I bet you can put it in the panini press and get it nice and hot and toasted. And then you got cookies and salad and some sandwiches, some pastries, and maybe some hot soup over there. So I know we can all find something. Ooh, looks like the flan just arrived at the party.
With all of the cool stuff like getting a personal escort through security, priority lanes, getting into the lounge, if you think that this is only because we're doing this stuff through Guide to the Philippines, you're probably absolutely right. But I think that's the level of service you can get when you book your trips through Guide to the Philippines. And we've got a lot of this sort of thing coming up.
They've got us set up with tours, early check-in, late checkouts. Our lunches are all planned out for us. The transfers are all worked out for us. And they are so easy to work with. I mean, everything is laid out and all we have to do is show up. And this is all part of one package. So you can book tours individually through them if you are going to a destination already. You can also book flights and hotel stays and the tour packages as one package together.
Time to board our flight. Your flight are board.
We're boarding right away. I love it. We just went straight from the lounge right up and we're stepping in line to board.
I bet we would qualify for some priority boarding thanks to Guide to the Philippines, but we were a little late getting here, so I think we missed our opportunity.
We were just enjoying the lounge too much, getting work done.
Hi there, how you doing?
Oh, IDs, hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm in trouble.
Let's step out of the way.
All right, here we go.
You would think we know how this works by now.
Well, sometimes I forget. Thank you.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Okay, but
31 and 32 right here. That is so funny. We're rows 31 and 32, so we thought that we were going to be much further back, but we're the third row.
I always try to match my shorts to my seatbelt on the flight.
Hashtag travel fashion. Brooklyn is so creative, like anything that is artistic, like she's awesome at. She created her own iPhone stand. She travels with it everywhere. But I wanted to mention that I have been on a group chat with Guide to the Philippines and tour guides and anybody that we're going to encounter on this trip. So everybody's on the same page. They already know that we've ordered our flight and everything is going so smoothly. Except for that, I just dropped my phone. So anyways, it's going so smoothly, and I want to say thank you for Philippine Airlines. This has been the best experience that we've had flying domestically in the Philippines so far. It's an hour-and-a-half flight, so we're going to see you in Puerto Princesa. It is so beautiful out there. We're getting close to landing, and we have been to Palawan before, once in Coron and then to El Nido, and they're each unique but so stunningly gorgeous. The rock formations that come out of the water, it's just so beautiful, and I can't wait to get back to seeing that again. Perfect flight, no delays, nothing went wrong. We're where we're supposed to be. Good job, pal. Even landed 23 minutes early.
Passengers who will be needing special assistance.
What is that?
I love it. I love the new look. I support him and whatever look he's gonna go for.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the...
I'll wait for your vlog.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I know it has tokay geckos because I can smell them. And I'm not joking. That one smell when you get off the plane, you can tell if it smells like a tokay gecko territory or just a house gecko.
Colt is right. You got that sea air, and it's nice to be back after 3 weeks in the big city and literally 3 or 4 months since we've been at a beach. I don't count South Africa, even though we were on the coast a little bit. It's just not much of a tropical place compared to the Philippines, so feels good to be back.
Check it out. That's what we're gonna go do.
Brooklyn bet me $5 that I couldn't keep this tape on my eyes on until I caught a tokay gecko.
Yeah.
Little does she know, I'm really good at catching tokay geckos. So I will take these off in no time and earn my $5. if it was $5 every time I caught a tokay gecko while I had these on, I'd be a billionaire.
I just got this message. Joven will be the driver for your airport pickup arrangements. He'll be holding up a sign for you guys at the airport in case you need to contact him. Here's his number. Easy peasy. Over there. I see it. Nope, over here.
I love these Filipino island trips where I can catch tokay geckos everywhere, and we meet our little tour guides and we go on such cool tours, and we get in this big van and we drive off. It's a memory that I have on every single one of these trips.
And you know what? He's gonna have another episode on his channel, Colt in the Wild.
Mabuhay! Welcome to Palawan. Hi, Mr. Philip.
Yes, how are you? Thank you, thank you.
How long is the drive?
10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, only 10 to 15 minute drive.
Hello.
I'll take it, thank you. Woo!
Welcome to Plaza Cuartel. Welcome. Hi, Sir Philip. Welcome to Princesa Garden.
Sanitize your hands, sir.
Thank you.
For some refreshment.
Thank you. What
It's
is
lemongrass iced tea.
Lemongrass iced tea. We love lemongrass. We're staying at Princesa Garden Island Resort and Spa.
It sure does look like a place for geckos.
That was a really quick check-in process, and we're pretty early, so the room is still getting ready. We're gonna get some lunch while we're waiting.
They have resort bikes, so if anybody wants to ride, you just come over here and borrow a bike. No,
Not fake. That's real.
But
It looks
like that's
fake.
the body, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
on top of something.
That's exactly what I thought.
so.
Why does it look fake though? Dad, that's fake.
It is? Spiders are fake. Don't worry.
That is just too risky. I feel like they're doing that so that if you do encounter a real one, you're not afraid of it. You just assume that it's fake.
I just saw a sign that says beware of monitors.
You gotta say,
I'm very aware right now because I really want to pet some monitors today.
great document, sir.
So restaurant, I think it's called Tomato and Basil?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Tomato and Basil. They got a table ready for us already. It's nice and open. We're right by the pool, and we're gonna start with some drinks. So they have a special little drink menu. And I already know what I want. I want a GB smash, and that's gin, lemon juice, and fresh basil.
Who's the goose sitting here without sunglasses on? I'll take a look at this drink menu. It'll leave this kind of thing to the experts, you know what I mean?
And we're not actually gonna order off the menu. They've picked out some Filipino favorites for us off of here. They picked out this top one, the crispy pork, which will be like lechon, and Colt loves that. And I think Brooklyn loves that too. And then also, I think that I saw him say seafood. I love seafood. And then maybe some stuff on the back too. I like being surprised. You know what's funny? I hate ordering because I have food envy. I like it when other people order or order for me, or we have a bunch of things on the table to share and eat, because I see other people's food and I want to eat it too.
Well, they all sound good to me, so we are just along for the ride. I can't wait.
I'm really excited to see our room, because the reason why it's not ready yet is because they said they're doing something special for the kids in there. I can't wait to see what it is.
I don't think we even know what kind of room we have, honestly. And if we are cramped into a teeny tiny room like we were for the past 3 weeks in Manila, fine by me, because we're in paradise. We're barely gonna be in the room no matter what.
Thank you. I got my GB smash, but Colt came screaming, running up to us too, because he found something. What is it?
I found a tokay, and you might be wondering why that's so surprising, because I always catch tokays. It's because I've never been here before, so there might not be tokays. So the fact that I find a tokay means I'm probably going to be catching tokays all night. Now I'm going to go take a picture for you. I went in this little hut thingy, and I just looked up, and he's just looking right at me.
All night, and we'll never hear the end of it. But really, please go and check out his channel. He works so hard, and he is such a professional delivery, and we're really proud of what he's doing with it. Yes, drinks here, food's here.
Cheers,
Super
baby.
yummy. Oh yeah, of course. Cheers, always. Mine's good, I like it. Super citrusy and like a lot of basil chunks, so a lot of basil flavor. Yummy. You know what else is yummy? Look at these vegetables. So there's tomatoes. Is that okra? Might be okra.
Good okra? Yeah.
Okra, yeah, Filipino okra. Yum. Potato, or no, that's squash maybe. And then this crispy pork. so yummy. And I don't want any of you Filipinos yelling at me, so I'm gonna put lots of rice on my plate. Because Filipino food tends to be pretty salty, and so when you add the rice, it kind of evens it out, mellows it out, and you have a little bit more balanced flavor. Also have, this is the chicken, and this looks so good. We're gonna dig into this, and then we're gonna explore our room and the property a bit more.
We've done some damage. I think we are done, and now it's time to go see the room.
You know what I just realized? I packed for myself and the 2 kids, and I got their swimsuits, but I'm realizing that I never packed my swimsuits. I even thought in my head which ones I was gonna take, but I'm gonna have to find something. So we'll see if they have a gift shop or something where maybe I can get a swimsuit here. If not, might be able to find one later. The 3 of us are here, we're ready to go. We need to go round up Cole.
I'll go get him. I want to see what he's up to. Found. Dude.
Found a stick. One of the tokays is in that hut right there, but he ran away. I can't see him. One of them you can clearly see in that hut, and he knows I can't get to him because if I were able to stand up there, I could easily just grab him and he'd have nowhere to run. But if I stood on there, I'd kind of just fall. Third one was in a little hut down there, but tonight I can guarantee you there will be a 7,000th one. Probably only, emphasis on the only, have 5 in my hand. Emphasis on the only.
Hi. I have 2 questions. One, I'm wondering, do you guys have a gift shop where you sell swimsuits? And then also wanted to check if our room was ready. Are you excited to see the room, Cole?
Yes.
So guys. Oh, nice.
Okay, so who gets the TP?
Look at the TV! Look at that! What?
That's some pretty legit Photoshop work right there.
Thank you so
They masked us out, put us on a different background.
This is unexpected. We really didn't think that we would have not just a suite like this, but the TV, what? And the TP they set up for the kids. That's so thoughtful. Kids might be fighting over who's sleeping in the TP. I don't think they are because there's a special little kiddo sleeping area over here. They also have these bags for the kids. This is a really family-friendly room. It looks like they have their own bathroom too. Shower, toilet, sink. That's all they need. This little living room is perfect for us to lounge around. We got our big TV with our faces. Plenty of space for us all to sit and relax after a long day of tours. Let's check out where Phil and I are gonna be sleeping. By ourselves. Oh, sweet. So they have a little welcome sign. That's so considerate. Love the sitting area, looking out into, what do you call it, garden? We got some ocean view over there. Multiple seating areas, TV, desk, and we got a bathroom back here. And on the way to the bathroom, there is a coffee and tea bar. There's a little mini fridge. You can put stuff to cool in there. This is the best room in the house. Check out this view we have from the sinks. And we also have a jacuzzi outside that I know we're gonna be using later. That'll be the next episode. Toilet over here, and around the corner, shower. And we have more outdoor area. We are sitting right up on the pool. So we have all of this lounge area, the 2 lounge chairs, the love seat over there, this little table, and steps right into the swimming pool. And it looks like it's private right here, but it opens up to the big resort pool. Let's see how warm the water is though. Ooh, it's kind of perfect. It's not warm water at all. It's not cold either. It's just the right temperature because we're gonna be hot during the day and this will be a nice little cool off.
I would love more than anything to jump in right now because I'm sweaty and hot, but we have another activity to get to. So let's get started on that, come on.
One downside of heading out for an activity right away is that I have no time to look at the gift shop. But I'm hoping that maybe I'll have an opportunity to find something while we're out and about.
There's no downsides, only good sides.
He's so right. I love that. Thanks for reminding us, Colt. We're meeting up with Ellen's travel and tour guide, and this is our tour guide, Andrew.
Hi. Good afternoon.
And Ilsa. Hi, everyone. So we're here for and our driver, Frankie! We can't go anywhere without Frankie. For the 3 days that we're having tours, today, tomorrow, and the next, they're gonna be with us for all 3 of those days. And tonight is called the City Tour, so we're gonna see some sights around town, and Colt's so excited about the first stop.
There's baby crocodiles and I get to hold them.
Spoiler alert. Our first stop is just 30 minutes away.
Puerto Princesa is the only actual city in the province of Palawan. There are other municipalities, 2 of which we've been to before. Coron Island is a municipality island, and then there is El Nido, which is also a municipality. So that just means that there's a distinction between the land area, the population, and the taxation system. But not only is Puerto Princesa the only city on the province and on the island of Palawan, but it is also known as the cleanest and greenest city in all of the Philippines. Why is that, Andrew?
Well, sir, simply because in here I would say that the residents are mostly disciplined. And number 2, the city government is also implementing that, what do we call this, the ordinances that penalize those irresponsible for disposing their waste or garbage. And then of course, 70% of Puerto Princesa is still covered by forestry. That's why some foreign visitors also called us a city and the forest. So those are the 2 main reasons for considering us as the Hall of Famer for being the cleanest and greenest city in the Philippines.
So when we first pulled into town, I was absolutely right by saying it looks so clean here.
That's not the only interesting fact. It's actually the 2nd largest city in the Philippines by landmass, and that's second to Davao City. Welcome to the Palawan Wildlife Rescue and Conservation Center. It's huge. It's a monster. Oh my gosh. You gotta look closely because it's some mucky, murky water.
The expert, when we walked in here, said that there was another one alive that was as big as the one that was just a skeleton in there. And I'm pretty sure it's either that guy or this one, because he's huge too.
It's this one. His name is Mok Mok, and he's grown to be 17 feet. Oh my, I didn't know they grew this big anymore. I thought it was just dinosaurs.
Colt and I just swam with crocodiles not too long ago in South Africa. If you haven't seen that episode, you've got to check it out. Nobody this big though.
They don't just have crocodiles here. They have a couple of species of birds, like this blue-naped parrot. And that bird over there, you can teach it to repeat your words. So Ilsa, our guide, was saying some of the locals will teach their bird to say ugly in Tagalog, so that when people walk by, they shout, ugly, ugly. It's mean, but they do it more as a joke, lighthearted, to be funny.
Hello. Can you say hi? Hello.
They also have the very rare Palawan bear cat, and they call it a bear cat because it looks like a cross between a bear and a cat. And he's sleeping right now because they're nocturnal. They run out at night for food, and while he's sleeping, he looks kind of cuddly, but don't you dare, because they are actually very fierce and aggressive. They have 2 crested serpent eagles, and they call them that because they like to eat snakes. So if you see one flying around, there's probably a snake nearby.
Not just snakes, but lizards. So maybe we shouldn't tell Colt about that.
The facility here opened in 1987, and it was mainly just for the crocodiles, but as they expanded the land, they added more animals just so they can have some tourists and other animals for the guests to enjoy, like these monkeys.
Look at that one, Dad. Oh, and he's too big to get touched. Hold on.
Yeah.
Just tried to. Oh, look at that one, Mom. He makes me angry.
Enough of those silly monkeys.
We got one more kind of cool thing to do before we leave this place. Oh my gosh.
So that was a really great end to this crocodile tour. I know it made the kids really happy, but it's not the end of this city tour. We have more destinations to go.
Now we are at Baker's Hill, more specifically the Baker's Hill Leisure Farm, Botanical Gardens, or theme park. Not theme park like rides, roller coasters, and Ferris wheels and that sort of thing, but a theme park because every holiday they decorate the entire thing in a different theme. We're here in a pretty unique time right now because they are actually disassembling all of the Christmas decorations, including all of the Christmas trees that are made out of recycled soda bottles. It's only about 1 square block, and they have everything from an actual bakery, where we're gonna try some goods here in just a minute, to a place where you can buy some of these goods, to several restaurants. They've got the botanical gardens in the back, so they're not growing vegetables or foods. It's a botanic gardens with floral, fauna, fowls, beautiful trees, and a big playground for all the little ones to spend some time. In fact, that's where Brooklyn and Colt are already. Colt, I see you found your way over here since there's some food.
You would be right. I found my way over here and there's food.
This is the famous Filipino snack, hopia. And we had this once before in the Binondo food market, but that was our very first trip to Manila, and now we're really experienced Filipino travelers. And we're gonna try this special ube flavor. We love ube. It's a sweet, almost like, I think it's like a root vegetable. It's really similar to taro. It's a root vegetable and it's purple, but it's also kind of sweet. And then the other one, Colt is clawing at, is fudge. Yum. Kids are gonna like that one the best.
Outside of the Philippines, these are sometimes known as moon pies. Not in the US, that's a different kind of moon pie. Ooh, they're warm, the box is warm.
I'm gonna try one. It looks so good.
Show us.
Okay, you ready? Oh, it's so purple. Okay, I'm gonna try it. You ready? Oh, that is amazing. Tastes like vanilla and chocolate combined. And my dad said moon pie. They're actually moon cakes.
Looks like a perfect purple little cake inside, so moist. Flaky on the outside, is just flaking right off. Mmm. Dense and a little bit sticky.
Mmm. Mmm. It has like a marshmallowy kind of a flavor. You know what I love about it? It's not too sweet, because I don't like my sweet treats to be too sugary. It's like a little bit powdery on the outside and crumbly, but then it's really gooey on the inside. And it almost has like a marshmallow taste to it. Oh, really, really good.
All right, let's try the fudge. Which one do you think you're gonna like better, babe?
Ube.
Look, they look like perfect little southern biscuits. I think the surprising part for me is how sticky the ube was. Oh, look at that. Fudge, but it is so dark that's almost black. Need a glass of milk with that. That's really good. Very different. Like so much separation between the outer flaky crust and the filling on this one. Somewhat subtle in terms of chocolate or fudge flavor. Also really good, but I think I would prefer the ube every day of the week.
You know what I like about it? It's like a brownie. It really is sticky, like you would want some milk with it. But it's like a brownie batter, not like super milk chocolatey flavor. It's good. But I like the ube better. Now that we have our favorites, let's hit the road, go to the next stop.
There are two different houses right here on the grounds, and they are actually used to house people who visit, but it's only the family of the owners who stay there. The place we're standing right now is called Plaza Cuartel, and it has some special meaning to me. It's a former military base, and during World War II and the Japanese occupation of the Philippines, this was under Japanese control. There were 150 US service members who were taken as POWs and were working right here in Puerto Princesa. One of the things they were forced to do was construct a runway, the same one we just flew into. And when they were done with that, they were forced into trenches here and set on fire to be burned alive. 11 of them miraculously managed to escape alive and swam across to the other islands. So those 11 soldiers literally swam from here across the water to, I think I said it was a different island, but it's actually not. It's still part of the mainland, but it is Iwahig Penal Colony. One of the survivors of the massacre was Don Schlott, and after the war, he became a sculptor, primarily with concrete, is my understanding. And one of the works that he made is this one right here, which is basically a memorial for all of the other victims of that massacre. When he was in his 80s, he came back to this exact spot and brought this with him. That was in 2010. Around the base of the statue are engraved all of the names of those who perished in the event. Right up here by the main entrance to the plaza itself is also the entrance to the tunnel that those soldiers were forced into before being burned alive. Right here is the very entrance, the hole that they went down into. It goes all the way under this and out to the shoreline, and that's how the 11 survivors escaped into the water that night. That day, that morning. I have no idea.
We're not joking. We want to adopt them. Can we please adopt them? I'm not joking. No, seriously, please look at this. Why wouldn't you want this, Dad? You and I are so different. Dad, can we please adopt it?
We are not adopting any cats.
We're gonna call it an end for tonight, but know that this city tour actually can involve a whole lot more. We're just a little bit short on time and we need to get back to the resort. But don't worry, you're gonna see a whole lot more of Andrew and Elsa as we continue to do more tours with them this week. Almost all of those activities are gonna be through Ellen's Travel and Tours. So again, we'll put a link down in the description. So if you wanna check them out, you can. We've got some great stuff ahead, so we will see you in the next episode.
A big thank you to Philippine Airlines for getting us here, not just on time, but early, and Princesa Gardens for that gorgeous room we have, and to Guide to the Philippines for putting this all together for us. And we can't wait to do more, starting again tomorrow. Let's see if I can find a swimsuit, hopefully a bikini. I like to show off my bod. Over here around the corner. Oh, this is cute. What size is this? This looks promising. You'll have to wait until another episode to see me in it. Press and get it nice and hot and toasted.
Got it on camera.
Mom, look. No.
It's gonna pop.
Look, Mom.
You don't like that. Stop it.
Dad likes it. Dad likes it a lot. Look at this, Mom.
It's not funny. I hate balloons because they scare me. Oh, yes. Bats.
What?
Bats,
There's a
like
bat.
just hanging there.
Yeah. Do you guys have
Where?
spider lizards?
Right above your head.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot assure you, but tomorrow during
You can poop on it.
I'm gonna try my
Dense and a little bit sticky. What?
Bro.